Hey guys, welcome to Wicked Manny. Today I'm going to walk you through some of the basics of stamping. I'm not actually going to do any stamp nails in this video. I tried and my camera shut off at the end. So we're just going to walk through the basics of stamping and how to get yourself ready, because it can be quite an intimidating process if you're brand new to it. So first I'm going to show you some of the basics of what you need for stamping. One of the most important things is to have a very good stamper. I recommend these clear stampers like I have here. You're also going to need a scraper and a stamping plate, obviously. I recommend when you're first starting out to use a stamping plate that has large clear lines, not small tiny lines. Here are some stamping plates, if my camera will get these in focus, that have some easier designs to stamp. These other plates, you'll see they have very tiny lines and very fine lines on them. They're very difficult to stamp, especially if you don't have the best stamping polish. You also need some liquid latex to go around your cuticles. And then I recommend having some paper to test out stamping with first. I'm not actually going to use this paper first. I'm just going to show you how some different polishes stamp so you can see how regular drugstore brands stamp compared to actual stamping polish. It was something I was really hesitant to purchase when I first started stamping. I thought that maybe drugstore brands would stamp just as well as the actual stamping polish that you see everywhere online. So I'm going to show you how those actually stand up next to one another, because it really, really does make a difference. So I'm going to start out with a Clean Colors black polish. This is going to be the most transparent of the lot. So what I'm going to do is put that on the plate, scrape off the excess, and then roll the clear stamper along the top of the image. The next color that I'm trying here is a Teensy brand or Tiny brand. It's one of the Sally Beauty very generic polishes. You'll see that they're both pretty transparent. I would not stamp with these polishes myself. If you just want to play around with them to try, feel free. I wouldn't recommend it though. The next one I'm trying is Salon Perfect Black. This is a Walmart brand. I've never seen it anywhere else. It stamps okay, especially if you're stamping over white. If you're stamping over other colors, especially ones that aren't neon, you're going to have a problem. But it does stamp okay. The next one I'm using is a Clean Colors Black Metallic. And that one really doesn't stamp very well either, even though it's a bit more opaque in the bottle than some of the other options. And then the last one I'm doing is a Born Pretty Black stamping polish. And when this rolls on the stamper, you'll see how much more opaque it is compared to the other brands. It really, really picks up great on the stamper, and you can see the difference there. Next, we're going to try some white polishes to see how these stamp. Here I have Salon Perfect again, I have a Clean Colors, and then I also have a Born Pretty white stamping polish. I have to admit, these all performed a lot better than I thought they were going to. I've never played around with the drugstore white polish. These actually showed up okay. I think if you were stamping over black or you were stamping over a darker color, all of these would actually do just fine. If you didn't want to spring for an actual stamping polish. I use my black stampers here so that you could see how they really look on the stamper. The transparent one, you can't see them at all. So here you can see how much more opaque the white stamping polish is compared to the drugstore brands. So usually you can buy a 2-pack with a black and a white stamping polish. If you can find one that's inexpensive, I really recommend doing that. Those are the colors that you're going to use the most often. So here, what I recommend when you're first starting out stamping is to get a piece of printer paper and just try stamping on the paper to get the hang of it. It does take a little bit to figure out what polishes are going to stamp if you don't purchase stamping polishes. So this will save you the trouble of stamping on your nails and then having to take it off with acetone if it doesn't look good. Now, these little pink things are awful, awful stampers that come with most stamping sets. You're going to see these, and if you try them, you're going to think that you're awful at stamping, because they are literally the worst thing ever invented. They stamp like crap, they suck, and they're going to make you think that you can't do it. I really recommend that you get the clear stampers or you get real stampers online. Do not get rectangle ones. Do not get ones that are colored pink or gray or teal. They will not work. I'm going to hold this up here so that you guys can really see the difference between these stampers and how they look. The paper really illustrates how they're going to look on your nails. It is not pretty when you use these kinds of stampers. Well, that's all I've got for you in this video, guys. Once my camera battery charges, I will record a video showing how to stamp on your nails themselves. Hopefully this was a good start for you guys. If you like this video, please like and comment and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.